I finally have my hands on this precious book. Oh. Hi buddy, welcome back. I read a awesome book recently and I am so excited to talk to you guys about it. It is A Cold Legacy by Megan Shepherd, the third and final book in the Madman's Daughter trilogy by Megan Shepherd. This continues with Juliet being on the run from the police or Scotland Yard. She had killed the man who had used her father's research for bad purposes. They escaped to a castle or manor. We all know how much Juliet is haunted by the legacy that her father left to her. She is driven mad and crazy to think that she will become like him. She seems as though she's always walking in his shadow, even when he had died already. In the A Cold Legacy, we finally get to see Juliet as someone else other than her father's shadow. She does not want to follow her father's footsteps, even though it seems as though everywhere she goes, it leads her back to where she does not want to start. This Juliet is one where she's very considerate of people. Rather than welcoming the darkness like she did in the previous book, she actually thinks of the cause and effect of her action this time, which I was thrilled for. There were some times when I was like thinking about what the heck is going on with her, because her actions did not match up with what was going on in her mind. It seems as though her mind was trying to catch up with her action, so it's like pull my hair out sometimes because of her. But she continues to be this very fierce character that we learn to love throughout this whole series. There are numerous plot twists in this novel in the first place. One of the biggest plot twists that kind of reveal itself to the whole series is that Montgomery revealed to Juliet that she is not the biological daughter of Henry Maroya. So that explains a lot why her father left her and didn't make contact with her, why her father didn't come back and save her mother and her. I was like, that explains a lot. It's like a huge plot twist that Megan Shepherd pulled out of nowhere. I was like, oh my goodness, that did not just happen. In the previous two books, there is a slight love triangle because there is a kind of a fight between her affection for Edward and for Montgomery. But we all know who Juliet really has her heart set off for, which is Montgomery. That's why in this book there is going to be a wedding for them. Ah yes, the ship has sailed at last. Each of the books in the Madman's Daughter trilogy is inspired by a classic horror novel. A Cold Legacy was inspired by Mary Shelley's work of Frankenstein. So the idea of Frankenstein is incorporated into this book, which makes it so thrilling because I have not read any of the classic horror novels that Megan Shepherd have been inspired to use for this series. The part that makes me so drawn into this whole series is the science that Megan Shepherd has created in the series. She has created the idea that you can use any animal organ and you put them together and you can create this like being that is not human and it's not a monster. It's just a creation. Whenever I read this book, the kind of the science part of me is always wonder, why don't they use immunosuppressant? Even thinking, why, Sydney, would you worry about immunosuppressant when you're reading a book that is very fictional in the first place? The thing is, if you have studied science a lot, like me, you will know that people need immunosuppression because they do not want to deal with the whole concept of organ. Technically, that organ that was donated is actually coming from a unknown or foreign body. So when something foreign or unknown is kind of inserted into the human body, our immune system just goes crazy. I get that it's not a problem in this story, but in real life it might be a potential hazard. Yes, that's the part of the whole science part that got me wondering a lot. Excuse my being a nerd and a science geek and talking guys about some science stuff that is very weird and you would not think of, but that is me. So the quote that really got to me when I read this book was the idea that when you never die, do you really live? This is the idea that if we discover the one way to live forever, will it really be living if we live forever? Because you think about everyone that can live forever is the same day over and over and over again, and it does not change for a very long time because you have immortal life. Her main message in this book is that if you live a good long life, what is the purpose of wanting to live forever? One life is enough. We only have one life to live. Why should we waste it wishing we can live forever when we can just live in the now? What are your thoughts about A Cold Legacy by Megan Shepherd or any books in the Mad Men's Dark trilogy? Comment below, I want to know. Also, my previous question, if you guys were able to live forever, will you want to do that, or would you rather live a very good life? Comment below. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. I will see you soon, guys. Bye!